All right. YMG Love Blue says, with Mike McDaniel getting fired, do you think there can be a 49er return? What do you think? Mike McDaniel back to the Bay?
You know, I think they've already gone through all of the creativity and the other things that Mike McDaniel could offer to the 49ers offense. The Niners need to evolve, not rehash and repeat old methodology, old style of play, old theory, old concepts. They need to evolve. And I don't think McDaniel is going to give them the evolution of thought that they would need, because nowadays with film so available in the NFL, if somebody's doing something creative in Miami, you can see it tomorrow. You don't have to hire the guy and bring him in next year to find out what he's doing, because by then it's going to be old news. And so I just, he's had success with what he did in Miami. He had, some quarterback issues, obviously. But I don't see him bringing back anything to the table that will make the 49ers different than what they are right now.
Yeah, I mean, there's no job available for him. He would be the offensive coordinator. They have an offensive coordinator. His name's Clay Kubiak, and Kyle Shanahan just got finished saying that he's the best assistant he's ever had, or as good as any assistant he's ever had. So I don't think they're going to move him aside for McDaniel to come back. Also, I wonder if McDaniel would want to come back. I mean, it's a big step down from head coach to offensive coordinator who doesn't call plays. You're just pretty much doing grunt work for Kyle Shanahan to make him look good so he can be the star on Sundays. I don't know that he wants to do that at this point in his career. And I'm sure I would imagine he would have options to actually call plays for other teams.
Oh, yeah. I would think that Detroit would be a good landing place for him because of Goff. They've got a fantastic running back, two good running backs. They've got some great talent at wide receiver. They got a decent tight end. They got to shore up the offensive line a little bit because of retirement with Ragnow. That still hurt them this past year. But I would look at McDaniel as a better fit in Detroit and what he can contribute with those guys, with his creativity, integrating all that talent. Detroit has some great offensive weapons. I hate to tell you this, the Niners' offensive weapons are old and slow. Jennings, Kittle, McCaffrey, they all are in their twilights of their career. Yep. Give me a young guy who shows me life, who shows me excitement, who's got room to develop and room to explode and become a dynamic player in that offensive room.
Yeah.
Name a guy.
I mean, it's got to be Pearsall this year. If it's not Pearsall, it's like Jordan Watkins or Jacob, or the guy doesn't exist.
You cannot hitch your wagon to a guy who's never healthy.
Right.
I'm sorry. You have reliability. You have to have dependability. If you're going to make a guy a feature of your offense, the guy's got to be out there. And this guy spends more time in the club, training room, and you cannot make the club in the tub. The guy's got to be on the field. And so far, unfortunate as it is, he's been beset with injuries, nagging injuries and all that. But he just hasn't panned out physically to be able to be a featured player in your offensive package.
Well, if the Lions get Mike McDaniel, that to me would make the Lions a legit contender next season. Because John Morton, we both saw that one coming. I don't know. That was a huge step down from Ben Johnson to John Morton, but now Morton's out. Be interesting to see if McDaniel goes there.